We have 4 more minutes left. There's a real short message here. I think we have time for it. It's called The Truth Will Set You Free. The truth will set you free. These words ring true because you are free. It is your choice to choose what you will believe, and your choice is everything because your belief is everything. Do not misunderstand me. You cannot make truth, and truth will always exist awaiting your return to it. But you can make your experience, and your experience will be real for you. So this is your seeming choice. Do you choose to continue to experience illusions because you find value there? Or are you ready to let go of illusions and accept the truth as it is? I say again, truth will set you free. And I ask, what is your desire now? Is it freedom? Now? Or do you desire something else first? I definitely remember getting that message because I was going through sadness and maybe even some regrets and some fears, maybe more sadness and fears. I was going through sadness and fears about leaving my job, leaving Boston, and following the Holy Spirit. Because you got to remember, now, I've been doing it for a couple of years and I'm pretty okay with it, but you got to remember, this was all new to me. I had a good job. I was used to supporting myself. I was, sure, I've been reading A Course in Miracles for a year, but but my life was still a very traditional life. And then I had this voice in my mind, right, asking me to leave my job and move to this new location. And now we're getting within 2 weeks of making that change. So you can imagine the fear started rushing up. I mean, just imagine. I mean, I'm a single mother, and I'm not even the kind of single mother that has an ex-husband somewhere paying alimony. I mean, the only means of financial support that Jasmine and I have ever had is the financial support that I provided. And now, without knowing what's going to happen, without any knowledge of all of what's going to happen, I'm walking away from all of that. And so I started getting very, very scared. Lots of fear started coming up, and lots of sadness. There was sadness too. I was doing a lot of crying during this time. Things I was letting go of, friends I was letting go of, a job, a company that I loved that I was letting go of, a town that I lived in that I loved. I loved living in Acton, Massachusetts, that I was letting go of. Lots of sadness was coming up. So you can hear then how important this message was for me. Especially that last paragraph where the Holy Spirit says, I say again, the truth will set you free. And I ask, what is your desire now? Is it freedom now? Or do you desire something else first? And when I heard that, I remember I answered it, no, I do not desire anything else. I don't. I'm going to go with you, Holy Spirit. And I, of course, that enabled me to keep right on walking for that next 2 weeks, quit that job, move, do everything that I needed to do when I was reminded to put my true desire back in the front of my mind. When I was thinking I wanted financial security, thinking I wanted my friends, thinking I wanted my hometown, that's when the upset was coming, the sadness, the fear. But when I remembered what I truly wanted, those things were still there, but they weren't as strong. They weren't ruling me anymore. And I was able to move forward in a lot more confidence and a lot more joy. So a very important message. In fact, I'm almost crying now just out of gratitude for that message because it was so important for me at that time. So thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you very much. So that's it for that particular page.